What's up, guys? It's Sebastian ZH1 here, and we're back with more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Last time, we did a few side quests, a little bit more of the story. We're heading more towards Colony. We headed towards Colony Omega. We found out about about Y and his machinations and shit. We also got Cammuravi, and unlocked him. You can see he's in the party right here. Yeah. We unlocked him, and we also unlocked, Miyabi for saving her in Colony Omega. So, yeah, we got some stuff done. So, when we finished that, I said off camera I was going to do some things, and I did. You might remember, I was like 63. We're now level 77, nearly 78. I used some of the bonus experience, some of it, okay? But, in doing so, I now have Miyabi, Gondor, Miyabi, and Cammuravi's entire class on everyone. As you can see. On top of that, Mio is now level 10 with her class. You know what? I'll put on Signature for you.
Where better to monitor the battle than on healing duty? Where better to monitor the battle than on healing duty?
Yeah.
Where better to monitor the
Just stick
battle
on
than on
Signature
healing
for now.
duty?
It's still a healer. Your arts are fine. I need to get you more like regular arts. Anyway, Lance, I made sure to get level 10 with him. Obviously we had level 10 for signature for that one. Senna, level 10 on this. Oh, and Tyon, level 10 on Cammuravi. Okay. So, yeah, we did this a significant amount. You can also see on Noah's equipment, I now have the Saturni rings. So, where that level 78 unique monster that I told you how to get past, I got past it, and I got the Saturni rings. So we now have 5 of the 7 rings. So that's good. That's good. The only other thing I should mention is I did a bunch of side quests as I said off camera. I did one for Bird Teaches Teachers, which had Mio be in the lead. So that's done. And oh, you can see I'm over here by Shill. I found every one of her Napons that she wanted. So I actually have a comprehensive list of every single one in their location. So I can quickly explain it, okay? And say, okay, here's what you need, because I got some of these off camera.
Right.
Okay?
What have we got around here?
Alright, I need you guys to shut up. So, move my mic to the list. Once you start the quest from Shill,
Every day's a training day.
you guys are just gonna keep going, right? Alright. Into the menu. So let's start with the first one after you leave Shill. Is Kikunu at Benel Cave in the Forest region, but they can move to Lake Resinto camp and in Forest later in the game. It doesn't tell you when, it just that they will move. Mimo at Forward Post Camp in the Ethel region. Sherlo at the Desert Ferronis Hulk in the Forest region. Mimu at Lena Nidar camp in the Ribby Flats of the Forest region. Tortu at Silas Terrace camp in the South Ribby Flats of the Forest region. Red at Tableland Furanis Hulk in the West Ribby Flats of the Furanis region. Zoka at Ruins of Cebu Camp at the Ryan Tunnels in the Pentalus region. Papana at Battlescar Furanis Hulk in the North Ethel region, not Upper Ethel, north of the Ethel, where we near the start of the game. Agroro at Kasei Furanis Hulk at the Pentalus region. Loloka at Old Way Camp in the Pentalus region. Memo at Clifftop Furanis Hulk at Pentalus region. Bit at Hovering Reef Camp 2 at Kevis Castle. Dum at Atoll Furanis Hulk in Cadencia region. Hazy Daisy at Corn Island Camp in Cadencia. Tam at Sandbar Furanis Hulk in Cadencia. Ruggy Scruggy at the prison camp during the events at the end of Chapter 5, but if you don't talk to him during that thing and do Lost Stones, he'll be at Agnes Castle afterwards. You still have to do Lost Stones, however, which was a side quest, which we did on camera. Selfie at the inlet camp at North Erythia Sea. This one is at where we leave to go into the prison, like where the game tells you, hey, if you continue, you can't leave this for a while. Just giving you a heads up. That area, once you go into Chapter 6, Selfifi will be there. Okay? And Manmana at Xing or Tusang, I can't say it, camp at the Capricorn Park in Upper Atia region, which is, near Colony Omega on the way. It was on our path in the last video. And he does not have this one special. This one does not have a stone to give you, but you still have to talk to them. And once you talk to them, all of those people on that list I just said, you can go back to Shil and finish this quest. We managed to find everyone. Here are the stones we got. Shil was right to put faith in friends. Very helpful. So, what do we even collect these things for? Everyone gave us something different. That's a story. These stones are rock-solid tests of intent. Huh? Pun not intended. What is she on about? Back to topic. It's a good test for Nopon caravans on how to be friendly with humans. She'll test every so often. Wow, really? Red is keeping distance, blue is status quo, yellow is for harmony. This way, Nopon keep good balance of distance with humans. I knew it. Those colors did have meanings. Very essential thing for caravans. So, what were the results this time? Let's she'll see. 6 red, 6 yellow, and 7 of blue. That makes sense. No change in situation of human relation. Is that good? Not good, not bad. The only agreement to keep relationship going. At least it means there's no hostility between us. That's something, right? I see. Thank you for your help. Please come back again. I mean, it was our first real side quest, so I figured that we ended on camera, plus the silver coins. Alright, so we got that one done. So you might be wondering what's the target for today's episode, okay? Simply put, we're going to be doing a shit ton of Ascension quests. Because I made a little checklist. And, yeah, we have a lot that we can do right now. That, we should do.
Every day's a training day.
So I think what we'll do first is I'm gonna go back to Colony Lambda. Okay, not Lambda. Omega. Because now that I have Ethel at Noah for rank 10, and I have Tyon at rank 10 for Cammuravi, this should work. At least I hope it works. Oh, keep going. I'm not flicking the stick backwards.
Perhaps we should pay a visit to the lab. There might still be something hidden there.
Ah.
What is this place? And is that a cradle?
I remember this room. Anything you want to tell us, Cammuravi?
This is where I awoke. Met Miyabi and the others.
So that means that cradle is...
It is no simple cradle. Fitted inside is a device which matures a life to a state close to homecoming.
That makes sense. So that's what Y used when reviving Mwamba and the others.
Cammuravi, is that cradle still usable?
The installation works, just barely. Why do you ask such a thing?
Ethel, you're not thinking...
Our enemies are supernatural beings. Monsters who use human lives for fodder. You can all fight against them, but me, as I am now, I'm barely able to protect myself. All I can really do is hang back and watch, so as not to be a hindrance. But, suppose I was to use this cradle.
Ethel, you don't have anything to prove.
As far as the choices available to you go, you could also return to the city and live a peaceful life. And yet you're saying you want to throw your body back under war's grindstone and spend your life fighting. But then, you were ever thus. By the time you speak your mind, your body and soul are long ready. I think you should do as you wish.
Cammuravi, are you sure it's fine? To embroil her in what's ultimately our fight?
Ethel's path should be hers to choose. I'm certain her resolve is firm. If she wished for a life of peace, she would not have followed us this far. The way must have been inside her all along.
I suppose that's true, yes. But still...
I am anxious about the result, same as you. Nevertheless, as a devoted follower of none other but the warrior's way myself, I wish to respect the will and resolve of one who has chosen the same path. I believe Ethel's freedom is hers to do with as she wishes.
Thank you, Cammuravi.
At the same time, I am of course not in a position to decide such things myself. We have conveyed to you our desire. Would you tell us your opinion in turn?
Well, what should we do?
How are you feeling, Ethel?
Oh, never better. I mean that literally. It's as though new strength is welling up inside of me. This way I'll be able to fight by your side too. You have my thanks.
Huh.
What's wrong, Cammuravi?
Silvercoat.
Oh,
Silvercoat? What does that mean?
I'm not sure. When I saw you just now, the word simply came to me. As though something was guiding me. What in the world? This sensation. From where did it spring?
Cammuravi. I can explain.
What we should be thinking about now is the future. What we can achieve in unison, no?
Huh.
I said I could be your eyes. That has not changed. Just as you showed me the way before, let me now be your guide.
You are right. You can see that which I cannot, indeed. I wanted to live life true to myself, but the answer is still not clear. But perhaps, by working together with you...
Let's search for the answer hand in hand, Cammuravi. With unity between us, nothing can be impossible.
I see some relations have changed.
And we got Ethel back. There we go. So now we have every hero except for one. This one. But we got him, so that's good. Okay. So what's next? Well, we're gonna be going over and doing Alexandria.
You just leave things to me.
Okay. She's actually been doable since I think chapter, like early chapter 5, as long as you hit the right rank. But the reason why I never did it is because she needs to be in the party, just like how Gray was and how other characters are. So I never knew I could do it, but here we go. So we just gotta go over to Colony Iota. The question mark's there. So let's go finish Alexandria, and then we'll move on to our next one, which will be... I'll save it until we get there. This way.
Just ask yourself, can we really afford not to do it? Please convey this to Dame Alex.
Look, I'm telling you, there's no way she'd agree.
You seem to be having fun. Mind if I join in on the pleasantries?
Huh? Dame Alex?
We can explain everything.
Don't trouble yourself, chickadee. I'll hear it from him directly.
I want to hold a tech summit with Colony 30.
Continue?
I know you're reluctant. But now that we've been released from the Flame Clock, and the wall between Kevis and Agnes has crumbled, now's the perfect time to institute a tech exchange. If it's successful, it could even lead to stronger, more lasting peace.
You had problems with Colony 30 in the past?
We fought against them before, just once. but they absolutely wiped the floor with us. Never before or since has Dame Alex misread an enemy to that degree. The bitter aftertaste from that event has lingered for years, giving us all headaches.
Who's bitter at whom now? It doesn't sound half bad. Let's have a technology summit.
Really?
Dame Alex?
Kevis's Colony 30 stands at the forefront of technology. This is not a problem in the slightest. Truly, not even a speck of one.
Now we've done it.
Chickadee, contact Colony 30. Tell them I'm coming.
Yes, understood.
Gambert, we will rendezvous there. I'll bring results home, you'll see.
Of course, Mom. I'll depart on the double.
They've definitely got skills there, but this is Valdi we're talking about. I don't think you need to get so worked up.
Suppose I told you that Colony 30 was currently struggling with an urgent water shortage. What would you imagine?
Huh? Oh, I don't know. Burst water mains or something?
Or their spring dried up?
Incorrect. The right answer was big cleaning project at the colony.
Oh, you have got to be joking.
Regrettably, I am not. It really happened.
That does kind of sound like Valdi, though, huh?
There are also many Nopon living there. They tend to follow their own unique rules.
Precisely. They are unique, and therefore worth studying in greater depth. Knowing your opponent and preparing accordingly, that is the foundation of any battle.
Do you still consider Colony 30 your enemy then, Alexandria?
This isn't about enemies or allies. All I'm saying is that the side that gets careless loses.
So your strategy is outright distrust then?
What are you trying to say?
Hurt others first to avoid being hurt yourself. Do you think that's logical?
It's a matter of opinion.
And you're entitled to that. Say what you will, but they've got a good colony over there. Right. If you don't mind, could we attend this technology summit of yours? We could help introduce you and Valdi, too.
Yes. I dare say with you by my side, they may be less guarded than otherwise. I suppose I may require your assistance.
I see some relations have changed. Looks like colony relations have changed.
Whoa. Whoa! This is all just so over the top.
Yes, though mainly your reaction.
Ah! Welcome, welcome. I've been waiting.
Hey, pal. How you doing?
Not too shabby, I suppose. Riku, Chief, Manana.
Friend Valdi! Manana missed friend!
Yeah, no need to be shy, Chief.
I envy you your energy levels, bud.
It has been a while. I'm glad to see you in high spirits.
Thank you. And yes, I'm pretty good. Who's this?
She's the commander from Colony Iota. You got the message, right?
Oh, you're Alexandria. Thanks for reaching out.
It's Alexandria, actually. It would honor me greatly if you'd remember.
Alexandria, a pleasure to meet you. I'm the commander of Colony 30, Valdi. This will be my first technology summit. I'm really excited about this.
I myself, not so much.
Hey now.
Really? You don't like Levinuses?
I don't, especially yours.
I see. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. then I hope that by the end of the day, you'll have learned to love them just as much as I do.
You're a credit to your colony, Commander. But don't you think you should be on your guard even a little?
Why would I? We have no reason to fight.
You might be the only one who thinks that.
Obviously not. If I was, the others wouldn't have brought you.
You trust them, don't you?
Just as you do. Right, Alexandria?
Yes, of course.
All right then. Let me show you around. There's lots of stuff on the ground, so you'll have to watch your step. I have nothing to hide from friends. Feel free to look around.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Valdi seems happy, doesn't he? I bet he doesn't get to show off like this very often.
I love it. Everywhere I turn, there's hard-working Nopon.
Oh, they're not working. They're just doing their own thing. They snooze when they're sleepy and eat when they're hungry. Sometimes they just wander off.
Still, they look quite busy. What might they be making?
So just listen to this. I've been thinking about it a while. We're looking into constructing a smaller, stronger Levinas, focusing on 3 pillars: durability, serviceability, and ease of use. Actually, the whole premise of our work, like fixing things, might need rethinking. If you put too many features on one Levinas, then you need more time and parts, and it ends up costly and hard. Not to mention the handling, so to get out of the cycle.
All right, calm down now.
Huh? But I was calm.
I like this guy already. This new model's design is really very interesting.
Thank you. I'm happy you think so. Oh, hey, do you want to work with us? We've just been looking for team members for Project Bingo.
Bingo?
It's what I'm calling this new model. I was thinking about it, and when I figured it out, it was like, bingo. So we named it that.
Sounds great. I spend lots of time thinking about stuff too. So I'd love some hands-on experience to really improve and...
Gumbert?
By which, of course, I mean... Do you have any units in a state closer to completion?
Sure I do. I just made friends with one such unit recently, in fact.
What do you mean, friends?
I'll introduce you. She's in the hangar over there.
How many Levnesses does he have here? These are his friends?
Don't worry too much about it. This is Valdi we're talking about.
Ah, there she is.
What the?
Wait. Robo-Buddy is a friendly.
Robo-Buddy?
It's this little one's name.
Where'd you pick it up?
Oh, she was strolling about outside.
It must have been on patrol, dude. Did you have to go and drag it in?
It doesn't treat Kavesi as hostiles. Does it not even distinguish between Kevis and Agnes? But why would that be? Some error in the control circuits?
There's no errors here, and she's not broken.
You're conversant with Agnian technology?
No way. Well, I guess I dabble, but there's tons of stuff I don't understand there. That's where I started tinkering with those that I do. First, the question of how Agnian autolevs operate autonomously. I think it's mostly to do with ether signaling, but I figured if we could break it down, we might be able to transmit stuff back to them from our side as well. Anyway, I spent ages racking my brain about it, but if you look at stuff like friend or foe identification, it gets mixed up.
Wait, back up. Are you saying you can control it?
Well, it's not that precise, really. But at least we're friends now. Right?
Is this for real?
If they actually succeed at implementing this at scale,
Yeah. It would turn the rules of engagement right on their sparking head.
Valdi, what are you having RoboBuddy do?
Just moving and disposing of materials. It's still in the test phase, so we're keeping things simple.
And which section is in charge?
That would be the bingo guys. Why?
Why don't I ask you straight? Are you planning to use it as a weapon?
No flipping way. I would never. She's not for fighting. I made friends with her to stay friends with her.
Well, if that's the case, then it would seem you've missed your mark. Your friend seems to have other plans.
RoboBuddy, why?
No use debating it. Ready arms.
Eyes over here!
You're a lifesaver.
Alexandria, did you do that? Did you do
Show us what
this?
you got, Senna.
Swear,
That's the weak point.
if that's you being salty, your iris was wrong.
Smooth as ever, Alex.
RoboBuddy.
Well, that makes things clear. Somebody within Colony 30 has been secretly misappropriating materials.
Misappropriating? What are you talking about?
Look at the Collectopedia card. You said the 3 pillars for your new Levnis were durability, serviceability, and ease of use. However, you'll notice that the materials RoboBuddy was collecting were waning lapis and venolium. A brittle rock and a highly scarce metal. What ought we to think about that?
Oh, you're right. This isn't what I asked for. But hang on, Alexandria. How did you know to check our Collectopedia cards?
I asked her to. I figured it might help. And it looks like I was right. Do you have any idea who the culprit might be?
Not at all. Maybe it's all just a big misunderstanding.
No, RoboBuddy clearly turned hostile and attacked us. Which is to say, it must have been under the control of someone other than Valdi.
But what were they after?
Might it have been to make a poison?
Poison?
Yes. Both of those materials contained certain toxic compounds. Of particular note is the lack of identifiable scent or flavor. When mixed in with food, they're nearly unnoticeable.
Well, someone's well read.
Our consul had some shady hobbies, and he liked to talk.
So, what would happen if you swallowed it?
Depending on the concentration, dizziness, numbness, diarrhea, emesis, and in more severe cases...
Ugh, enough.
Oh, fantastic. I managed to retrieve the logs. If we analyze them, we should be able to figure out where it came from. Is that okay?
A-okay by me. We gotta stop the baddies.
All right then. Sorry to use your friend like this.
Looks like the friendship part might have all been in my head. But thanks for thinking of it that way anyway.
Honestly, such carelessness.
Alexandria? You've been looking sad all this time. Is something the matter? Anything we could help with?
I'm used to all this, and I hate it.
Alex? Did you hear me?
It's nothing. You don't have to worry.
All right, analysis is complete. You can unpack the data whenever.
Good job, Gambert. Why don't you wait here? Commander, I trust I can leave my man with you?
Huh? I thought I'd be going with you.
But there may be other machines like RoboBuddy. You're the only one who can tell them apart. Let's tackle both threads simultaneously.
Yeah, okay. I'll stay in the colony this time then. Give RoboBuddy's boss my regards.
What's your opinion on this?
It's mostly aligned with yours. There's something else going on here.
Okay. How far are we going?
What a trophy we found!
Are we going towards his, like, storage area?
So monsters have
get a load of
infighting
this.
too.
I can see it, Lance. I'm not gonna question how a robot can climb, but okay.
Watch your footing, guy. Huh? Is that?
This'll fetch a high price.
Alex, are you okay? You're not looking too well.
It's nothing. I'm just thinking about the past.
Oh, this is where Uni found her patch.
This is where the logs run out. Let's search the surroundings.
No, hold on. Past there is...
I didn't for a minute dream you'd fall for the oldest trick in the book. Dear Ouroboros, how do we ever fear you?
I know that screech. It's the consul from Valdez!
So he's alive?
If I died so easily, I'd be a human. But as fortune has it, Hey! I'm still talking here!
I'm sorry. I couldn't care less. How primitive can you get? You didn't really think you'd fooled me.
No.
Ha!
I knew you for a craven, Alex. You were plainly going to secure the retreat.
Oh, so you do have two brains. Everything's going numb.
A very special liveness that was. Oh, it isn't fast acting, so relax. I formulated it for the water supply, you see.
You're after Colony 30.
It doesn't matter so much where. The important thing is the water. It will soon become the object of the most vicious raids!
You worm!
However, seeing as you're here, I might arrange a whole different playtime. We can create a tableau of your little act of betrayal. And see how you like it when you're the one being poisoned!
Act of betrayal?
Mother! Stop spewing your idiot lies!
Oh dear. You haven't told your friends then. Well then. I guess they're no friends of yours.
Too slow. Master E gave me the full lowdown already. This little mix has every ambition drilled her to kill her old commander. She brewed up a poison to make him weak, then staged it like he died in battle. Even better, she made her accomplices team leaders to shut them up. And they're still chumming it up today.
Alex.
He's telling the truth. I regret nothing. He wasted men and resources, clung to outdated tactics. If his tyranny continued, Iota would surely have collapsed.
Oh, how grisly! How ghastly! Never knowing when one might die in one's sleep. Unable to trust your friends. I'd go so far as to say they lost their trust in you.
That's right. And so, I'm not asking you to trust me.
You roasted some cheap bait there. That's not like you.
Tyon!
Everyone's got some husks in their closet. And as for me, I'm choosing to trust you.
Oh, cut me! Right to the quick. In this game, to the cruel get the spoils. Let me demonstrate in quick order! That black mark on your service record, I haven't forgotten it! Rematch! Rematch! How demand a rematch? How's this for a perfect trap?
You truly are despicable, which makes two of us.
You want just to watch
You can dare it, Sid!
It isn't over!
Some useless crap!
Let me give you a taste!
I'll end it here!
Eat that thing from! A fusion of our strength! Hold on tight! Are you ready, Uni? Give me your excellence above you!
I'm so sorry.
Stick to pit right for ether attacks!
Roger.
I declare myself the victor of this game!
I'll end it here.
Such are the workings of a tactical mark.
Defeating me is, I'm afraid, impossible!
No escape!
No escape.
It's all coming together.
Triumph!
I'll end it here.
Let me give you
Give it up! More where that came from!
My condolences!
I'll tear it all down! A fusion of our strength!
You like that? I'll end it here. Come on now. Just one. Here we go.
The glorious
Do as you prefer!
No escape.
You talk as if you've already won.
over yet, you know?
Alex!
I see a blind spot!
Let me go! You have to, or you'll...
Alex, you said it yourself. You were counting on us.
This here's my friend. So back off!
We're not done here! What is this? Damn swindle!
That was too close for comfort.
You can say that again.
Oi! What the spark were you playing at? I seriously thought you'd snuff it.
Hey, I trust you. I knew you'd make it in time. Probably.
What?
On what basis?
Well, I didn't exactly have time to ponder it.
You smug little clod.
Please don't frighten me like that.
But why? How can you do those things? You could have died.
Yes, but that's just Noah's way.
How have you survived this long if you're always so careless?
I'm telling you, we count on one another. That's how we've learned to do it. Perhaps I'm not explaining it right. But in any case, I think there's something rather elegant at the heart of it.
So that's what you call strategy? I swear, you Ouroboros must be the most peculiar people I've met.
Too peculiar to trust?
If you were, I'd have been long gone. Thank you for trusting me.
Right back at you. Let's get back to Valdi. He's probably getting worried.
You can never go wrong with some ether.
Hey, welcome back, you guys. That was shocking news you sent. Didn't think I'd hear about Q again. I'm sorry about putting you through that.
Don't worry about it. We've gotten a lot out of the bargain as well, I assure you. And I'm sure Gambert has been absorbing it all like a sponge.
Dame Alex, about that. Respectfully, there's something I'd like to discuss, if you please.
You want to stay here, don't you?
How did you know?
The Nopon are staring. Well then, Valdi. What would you say if I proposed a temporary staff exchange? Gambert, for one of your mechanics?
Dame Alex? Really?
I think it would be intellectually stimulating for both our sides.
All right, sounds cool. Let me quickly talk to my buds.
Dame Alex, what's brought this on?
Pardon? Brought what on?
Never mind.
We got the okay. They say they'll move ASAP.
Very good. This should help foster better relations between our colonies.
What do you mean better? We're already fast friends.
You're right. I misspoke.
Gambit, come on. Gotta introduce you to everyone.
Huh? What? Now? Hey, hang on!
Well, that's one thing taken care of.
Right. About that.
We won't tell anyone about what Q said.
I mean, it's not like you could get court-martialed for it at this point.
For the record, though, I can't say I approve of your methodology.
Indeed. If you try something like that again, well, we'll just have to stop you. And then we'll put our heads together to come up with a less bloody way. So no more agonizing alone. Got it?
That's reassuring.
If that's how you really feel, then let us help you. That is, since we're friends now and all.
Thank you.
Sure. And thank you too.
Wow.
That was for saving me earlier? I hadn't had a chance to say it sooner.
You really didn't have to.
It would have eaten at me if I didn't.
I have to say, I thought you were more chill than that, Alexandria.
Aw, she's actually kind of a sweetheart, ain't she?
What? Are you making fun of me?
It's just a bit of friendly banter. You'll get used to it in no time.
So she's learned how to open up a little. Good for her.
I see some relations have changed. Looks like colony relations have changed.
Oh god, Rapapa has more!
I see some relations have changed.
Fucking damn it! Yep. Where is Lambert? I'm pretty sure he's here. I got more colony iota goods too as well, so that helps with the Collectopedia cards. Alright. I'm going to assume no one's on the bottom, so... What do you want now? What is this, phase fucking 8? No, phase 9. Terra Wastelands. So, for perspective here, I did at least 8 item collections, and I think you need to do at least 5 for Valdi's, Ascension. So, you know, that's a pain in the ass. That's not it. That should have marked the quest. medicine while I'm at it.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
Something so valuable here.
Alright. Take the fall.
That smarts.
Heal up. Finally get to see the aftermath of this fucking thing. There's Lambert. Cable seems like a massive weakness. So it's able to make enemy Levinuses his friend. Okay.
Sounds like a scoop.
Something smells tasty.
Yeah, well, you're not eating right now.
I'm starved.
Let's make the most of our break, guys. Could you all come round for a second?
What do you need?
Let's keep things on a tight loop.
Oh wow, we gotta go to so many places. Alright, well, what do I need? I'll go here, I'll do the Iota goods thing really fast, and then...
I see some relations have changed.
I heard that Colony 30 once drove off Colony Iota, even though Iota are ranked silver.
I didn't know that. I'll have to ask Yuzette about it sometime.
So the city and the Pentelis region. Okay, well, let's do the Collectopedia.
It's looking complete.
Give me 1 second. So we got Mudan. Who's missing? Oh, that helps a lot, actually. Colony Iota goods, Colony Iota good, Colony Iota good. No, chronological. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Okay.
Looks like colony
so the
relations have
city?
changed.
Map. City. Over here. And I'm gonna guess Lambda.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Yep.
Maybe we'll find Mr. Salmon over at maintenance.
We're going down to maintenance. That's like Levna Central.
Good to add more names.
I'm starved. Let's grab something.
I see some relations have changed.
Oh, Miyabi. Okay. Yeah. Thought we had to go somewhere else.
That smarts. Okay, so we're handing over.
Oh boy. Of course you had another.
Okay, so we're handing over.
Oh, crap. Oh, no. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Threefold transition. Yeah, my fucking god. Gold condenser. Alright, well, that's putting that one on hold for a bit.
This is something decent, right?
Alright, I want to just check. I didn't mean to do that. I want to just check, this fucker. Command from Satch. See if I have it or not, and then we'll move on to the next one, which will be, teach.
Now, what was it we needed?
60. We barely have anything. 65. Gotcha. Okay, teach. Come on up.
I am ever your ally.
Oop. Map. Full. Teach it is. We're not done, by the way. We have more ascension quests that we can do.
I've gathered some feedback from the new recruits. Training seems to be progressing satisfactorily.
Right. We've really been trying to do our best.
Didn't realize how hard it was to hammer things into folk, though.
It's gratifying to see you acknowledge how much work I've put into it, sir.
You're just a big bag of lectures, aren't you? Either that or snide remarks.
You're such a lively bunch. I can see why you're so popular.
Leaving that aside for a moment, is the training going to continue?
Yes, about that. I do believe that the time to apply the finishing touches is approaching.
Finishing touches? You mean...
Yes. We're going to perform large-scale maneuvers that encapsulate everything we've done so far.
Yeah? Large-scale maneuvers? Now we're talking.
Do you think they'll be up to scratch when we've completed these maneuvers, Teach?
I'd say so, especially if all of you are prepared to participate as well.
Of course. So when do we start?
Right now.
Huh?
Actually, to be honest with you, the preparations for the maneuvers are already complete. All we need to do now is to get everyone over to the designated location, in fact.
You've got everything squared away ahead of time. Ah, that's so crafty.
You see, I anticipated that you'd reach the end of the exercises at around this point in time.
Teach can be a touch pushy sometimes.
No, I don't think so. I just have so much faith and confidence in your abilities.
Well, where should we go to get started?
Do you know Everblight Plain?
Yeah, of course. We've even been in a dust-up there, as I remember.
The new recruits have already departed for the target location. They're probably there already. I'll share the full details of the maneuvers once we've rendezvoused with the rest of the forces.
Let me think. The place you're talking about is...
It's Everblight Plain. Well then, shall we set out? Everyone present and correct. Then I'll proceed with the mission briefing. Before we start, please turn your attention upward for a moment.
Upward? Oh!
A number of containers arranged by me for the purpose of this maneuver have just this moment made landfall.
Foots, Zakir, and Kyrie. Your squads will get to the containers and recover the contents. Quick as you can.
What about us?
You're going to be acting as an enemy. You'll do whatever you can to prevent the recruits from performing the recovery.
Huh? We'll be fighting against Mio's crew? But we'll get pulped!
Oh, please. No need to make quite such a fuss about it. This is simply a training exercise.
Yeah, I mean, the big boys aren't gonna go full tilt at us newbies, surely.
You three, listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. Whatever opponent you may face, I forbid you to belittle or think ill of them. From the moment you raise your blade against theirs, you must project every ounce of your power when you fight. In that way, you do an honor to your opponent.
Honor?
If you do not offer that honor to your opponent, then all that remains is the shadow of enmity. If pure power is the only prize of battle, then surely this war will never end. For the most sacred duty of every soldier is this: to stamp out evil at its source.
Busting out the big words as usual.
That's our teach for ya.
Neo and companions, do not hold back. Bring your full strength to bear on your juniors.
All right. We'll do our level best to assume the role of enemy.
Very well.
Squads, to your positions. Wait for the designated start time.
Iris communication is forbidden from this point. That is all. Disperse.
It's time. We should commence with our battle plans as well.
Huh?
Teach? What is it?
I just had the feeling I was being watched. A trick of the mind, perhaps.
Come on, let's get out there and grab these containers, yeah? The rookies are gonna beat us to it.
Yes, indeed. We elders need to demonstrate a bit of spirit.
Roger. Starting mission.
Every day's a training day.
All right. 300, 200, they're all at the same distance. So someone was watching them. So Foots, Kyrie, and the other one are going to be individuals.
This was by design.
Oops, they
Let's see
found
what we've
us.
got.
Come here! I got something for you! Thanks!
Zakir.
Nothing. Enemy's broken away from me. What?
Got the eyes over here!
You're a lifesaver.
How?
Sword strike! Enemy's broken away from me.
I don't
Come
want
here!
regret.
I got something for you! You're a lifesaver.
Things are building up.
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
Had to. That's me momentum!
We can do better yet. Heal hard.
Great stuff, Noah! Where are they?
Topple!
Is this how
You might want to
where are
surrender
they?
before we grind you into dust.
Let's show them.
Strength! It's amazing! Eat it!
Nothing going. Hey! I
You're doing
feel
great
it.
out there, lad. Ready whenever.
I'll keep on pelting them.
Just as
Come
planned,
here! I
Ethel.
got something for you.
Wow, thanks. I lost.
I want to surrender before we
But now
grind
I
you into
feel.
dust.
Let's do it, Tyon. Oh, you're sparking spark now, mate.
How could I fail here?
Okay.
Crap! Nothing else for it. All units, retreat, double quick!
Considering the state of play, they picked a good moment to withdraw.
Indeed. Zakir's going to be a solid addition to the Force, thanks to your instruction.
I can't take all the credit. It's down to their superb teamwork as much as anything.
Yeah, we bagsy the container.
Can't wait to see what we got.
Shouldn't give the others a chance to regroup. Let's just swipe it and skedaddle.
Ha! It seems you're relishing your roles as the bad guys. Good casting by me.
Zuno! Namaki! Anyone?
picked a great time to get lost, didn't I? So what now? No, I can't just stay here. It's getting worse. I need to step up to the plate. Be more like Mio.
Alright.
Hey, over there! That lot's in trouble!
Shall we deal with this?
First come, first serve.
Fuck them up.
Enemy's broken away from me!
Why?
Come here! I got something for you!
Appreciate it.
Extra! Nice one, Mio!
Strength! Alright, that's me momentum.
Let's show them.
Feeling good!
Overboard for crash out! Why? Slap!
Resonant flow!
Butterfly blade!
Furious flow!
Oreo!
Here! I feel the power!
You might want to surrender
Feels just
before
like
we
it should.
grind you into dust!
You want some more?
Divine protection! It's all coming together!
Butterfly blade!
Uppercut! Slap!
Break!
Let's show them.
Let's pile on the pressure!
Bring it on!
Efficient healing
Gonna
is
knock
also
you
crucial.
into next week!
Okay.
Thanks for helping us out there, I guess.
Yeah, no worries.
Considering we're meant to be your enemy, I'm not sure help is the right word.
Even so, we couldn't just leave them to get mown down there, could we?
Ha! Chaos reigns supreme on the field of battle. Let this be a lesson to you.
Huh? Aren't you guys in Kyrie's squad?
Yeah, that's right.
So, where's Kyrie?
She's not here. I guess she's gotten lost, as usual.
Ah, life's compass is never set on a single course.
Huh? So she wandered off again?
That's our Kyrie.
What should we do, Teach? Do you want us to look for her?
No. Let's leave it to them. This too is a part of the training.
Roger that. I'll track her down then. Though, to be honest, I don't fancy my chances.
Alright. One more.
I hope Kyrie's alright.
Kyrie's a stout-hearted soldier. Have faith in her.
I like how there's just Kavesi troops here. You know, level 60 Kavesi troops, nothing to worry about, right? For a bunch of newbie Agnian troops that you know, those guys are tied to a flame clock, so you know, I'm just saying. It's just funny to me.
We could be in for a shower.
No one's gonna mind if we just yoink the stuff.
What? There's no one here. Are we the first?
Huh? That sucks! What an anticlimax! Oh well. Let's recover the container.
Not so fast.
Who? What? Where?
Well, we're surrounded.
So it seems.
You thought us rookies were gonna be a pushover, didn't you? Well, Joke's on you now.
Fork it over!
We've got a full head of steam over here, and you're gonna get all of it. Sorry!
Just how I like it. Come at us, mudders. Nothing like a chump with a death wish.
Eyes over here!
I got something for you.
You're a lifesaver.
I couldn't keep them in check.
Come here. I got something for you.
Thanks. Extra!
Oreo!
Might appreciate this. You're a lifesaver.
Lost in your anger.
Keep it up, Senna!
How did this happen?
You could try a little
I
harder.
am not bruising here.
The heat is on!
Yeah, feels just like it should.
Let's show them.
You might want to
feel it in
surrender
my bones.
before we grind you into dust.
Things are building up. It's amazing. Let's do it, Tyon.
Let's pile on the pressure!
Bring it on.
Here and
My
sword
power
strike.
feels free.
I know! Feeling
I'm not
good!
beaten yet.
Furious flash!
Like you're not even. Come here. I got something for you.
You didn't disappoint.
Divine protection! A few
End of the line!
Snuff it. I think we stuffed here.
You really handed it to us. We're gonna have to call it quits.
Hey, don't think of it like that. You drew a pretty sharp line in the sand there.
Right. And I'd say that means you've still got room to grow. So don't let up now. That means a lot.
Well, guess we'll be yoinking the container then. Unless you rookies got another round in you.
No, I know when I'm beat.
You sure about that? I thought you liked a bit of hard sparring, even more than strength training.
You still bitter about that, Senna?
Excellent. Your duty is fulfilled, and admirably at that. Let's return to the original rendezvous point.
Oh, that's weird. I thought it was round here. Oh, did I go off in the wrong direction again? Oh. No, I can't have. Everything's totally fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh. Ah! A Gressi soldier! What am I gonna do? No! No!
You serious? You serious? A Cammuravi soldier, what am I gonna do? You fight. You do your best. You run. You know, you have legs. But I understand that the story wouldn't happen if that was the case.
Everyone, thank you for your perseverance. In these maneuvers, you showed quality, doggedness, and grit in the pursuit of excellence.
But we've got to face it. We got trashed. Hey, don't be down on yourself. You proved you got the right stuff, yeah?
The amount of pressure and problems you gave us, I'd say that's pretty promising for new recruits.
While the leader of each squad is present, there's something I'd like to announce.
I guess I'll have to stand in for Kyrie. We haven't found her yet.
What?
I guess we'll need to mount a proper search for her.
Sheesh. She's a real test of patience, that one.
Yes, Teach speaking.
So, you're calling yourself Teach now? Interesting.
What? Who?
But that's not all that's interesting. For example, what became of that soldier of yours? The one blindly wandering around the battlefield back there. Where is she now?
What have you done with Kyrie? You'd better not have hurt her.
It's all down to you now, Teach. You better start the search for her. Seek help from your comrades then. Bring your reinforcements. It makes no difference to me. But hear this. I won't let you escape.
Forgive me, but I cannot follow your meaning. You aren't making a shred of sense.
A clue. Remember Kai. Think of me as a ghost from your past.
Teach? What just happened? Is something up with Kyrie?
It appears that Kyrie has been abducted by a mysterious party.
Abducted? But who would...
I don't know yet. I sense a Kavesi hand in this, or perhaps...
Well, we'd better get out there and help her.
No. Kyrie is my responsibility. Please lead the troops back to the colony.
Hey, come on.
Commander, don't worry about us. We'll be okay.
We may be a bunch of rookies, but I think we can get ourselves back to the colony in one piece. Commander, sir!
Zuno, Foots, but...
Commander, I also think that might be the best course of action. We just slow you down. But if you take Noah and the others, you've got a much better chance of finding Kyrie.
Spot, guys.
Understood. You're right. Take yourselves back to the colony.
Everyone, listen up. I'm going to have to ask you to assist in the search for Kyrie.
We were here for that from the start, Commander. Let's find Kyrie.
That means we're gonna have to find a way to search this vast expanse. It'll be tough.
Perhaps it won't be so tough. I've already formed a broad concept of Kyrie's current location.
Huh? Really?
Rotswoe Battlescar is the site of an ancient battlefield in the west of Everblight Plain. I surmise that Kyrie is deep within that zone.
How come you're so certain, Teach?
Time is short. I'll explain on the way.
Commander, please bring Kyrie back safely.
On my honor, I swear it, and you must promise to be vigilant until you've safely returned home. We have to get to Rotswoe Battlescar. I must find Kyrie.
Kyrie, please be okay.
Huh. Huh. Huh.
There's something I need to tell you about before we proceed.
Is it to do with why you knew where Kyrie was?
That's right. You see, I have an idea that our mysterious opponent's true target is myself.
So then, he only snatched Kyrie to get to you?
Exactly. He took her as nothing more than a hostage to lure me out. Considering this angle, the pieces start to fit together.
Commander, does this mean that you know the identity of our opponent here?
Not for certain, but I have a hypothesis. And if that hypothesis is correct, then Kyrie should be just up ahead.
So, what is it then?
Cause and effect.
What? Something you did in the past?
A colossal struggle took place on this battlefield a long time ago. Keves and Agnes lost countless lives in that battle. In the end, both sides were annihilated. Afterwards, it was said that the ones that let loose the dogs of war were Colony Kai, that this slaughter was their doing. Remember Kai, they said.
Of course. I've read the tales of that battle too. But what does that have to do with all this?
We'll need to save Kairi if we're to truly untangle the whole of this intrigue.
Well, whatever the truth of the matter, one thing doesn't change. We need to save her.
But if I'm right, I need to put an end to this for good. Stamp out evil at its source. Or otherwise... Kairi, please, be safe. To think I would return here of all places.
Teach?
Kairi!
Commander Teach!
Are you all right? Are you injured?
I can't stand. I'm sorry.
You're in one piece at least. Something to be thankful for.
Yes, it looks like we've narrowly avoided the very worst outcome. But...
The way you talk, the way you act, it's as if you're a different person. Or do my eyes deceive me? No. You knew the meaning of this place. It must be you.
Are you alone? Do you have allies?
Look at that Veronis. The last bit of life burning within its flame clock is mine. This is where my friends died, slaughtered to the last, by the hand of Colony Kai's commander, the man dubbed the All-Slayer. You? You're a survivor of that battle? That's right. Just like him.
I can understand well what it is you want, but why act in this way?
Luring you in with this little nobody, you mean? If I hadn't taken such measures, you would have gotten away from me. Just that you'd given me the slip by changing your identity, running from the past.
I know that I can never escape my past, not ever. But I chose a different path. I chose to live with the past as a burden I must bear.
A wonderfully convenient use of logic. Do you suppose it will persuade the dry and dusty bones of the dead? Enough of your sophistry and lies! This is the purpose I lived for. Why I endured the pain of being the final survivor of my people. Well, it's all about to come to an end. I will kill you as an offering to my friends!
It seems you're bent on fighting me. What if there were another way?
Please, enough. You dare to despise me, to look down upon me as a worm, an insect. I'm not the weakling you think I am. At least I don't throw away my friends like spent trash. I'll kill you. I'll kill you all. You'll see. Oh, you'll see.
Teach! Be careful. That's no regular Kavesi soldier.
Your death is long overdue, Oleg! I'll kill you and present your husk as an offering to my friends!
So, we fight to the bitter end then?
Deflect!
Eat this!
Let me give you a taste!
Just
Fire you!
Here and now! Give it up!
I'll end it here!
You won't get away!
Ha!
give you a taste.
Give it up! You guys ready for this?
Come on, hey, let's go! No good! I'll end it here!
What's the matter, Oleg? Is this all the strength you can muster?
Your hope, your desire is to kill me. That being so, there is no meaning in our fighting. Just do what you will now.
You mean to insult me even now? Fighting a weakling like me isn't worth the effort, is that it?
No, you're wrong. You don't understand at all.
Then fight! Fight like you fought my allies, like you crushed the life from their bodies. Show me your true nature, your fangs! Kill me, Oleg! Crush me! Coward! I won't stop, not until I bring the red mist down upon you. If it takes laying down this rookie's corpse to get a rise out of you, I'll do it.
Hey, I'm no rookie.
What?
Huh? Kairi.
Huh? Hey, when'd she get back up?
Kairi, if you're back on your feet, escape while you can.
No, I won't run away. I'll fight by your side with all of you.
Don't be a fool.
I'm not. I'm doing what the commander told us to do. Do honor to your opponent. Fight them with every ounce of your strength.
Kairi, you're...
That's why we fight. Me, you, Mio, Commander, all of us. I am a warrior of Colony Gamma.
She's right. I forgot the very thing I told my students to guard in their hearts. It was me that lacked maturity, that hadn't grasped the basic truth. Certainly your technique, it's amazing. It's only natural. You've applied yourself to discipline which forces you to stare death in the face. Since you've borne that burden, I ought to fight you with my whole strength and spirit. To meet your passion, I will unbind my darkest arts. Kairi, please, lend me your powers.
Roger that, Commander. I'll give it everything.
As you wish. More kindling for the Carnival of Carnage. Show me these darkest of arts, Oleg. Teach me what you mean.
Oh, all Slayer arts can nullify the Avengers' complete defense from critical vengeance. So it's just for this fight?
I'll end it. Eyes over here.
Kairi, cover me.
Come on now.
It is a keeper.
You won't get away.
Behold my darkest of arts.
Give it up.
What? I'll show you.
How about this?
Eat this.
Come on now. You like that?
Let's pile on the
Me.
pressure. Let's turn up the pressure.
Let's do it, Tyon. Gotta kill you now, sorry.
Alright, Teach, do the thing.
I'll end it here.
I'll show you.
Kairi, go easy on yourself.
No escape.
Let me give you a taste.
Give it up! Me like you want to kill me.
Come on now. What?
A fusion of our strength.
I'll
He
end
was
it
tough.
here.
Did I miss it? Did he go through all the top?
More where that came from.
happening right now. I'll end it here.
Here and now!
We have the advantage in this fight.
Are you ready, Uni?
No, it's me.
Your mincemeat!
Let's just do it.
I'm not done yet!
Evil that compels you. We'll stamp it out.
Is this it then? Is this the end for me? Your past will always haunt you. I want you to live on in my pain. Mere death is not your fate.
I will remember these words forever, until my dying day.
You there, Agnian.
Me?
I said you were a rookie, a nobody. I take it all back. You're strong. Much stronger than I could ever.
Oh.
Mio, I need to ask you a favor.
You want me to see him off, don't you?
That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Perhaps now his soul will find some respite.
Yeah. I hope so too.
Please, allow me to thank you once again. If you hadn't backed me up today, who knows what could have happened.
Teach, don't mention it. We did exactly what we had to.
Kairi, you acquitted yourself very well in battle. You've made true progress.
Really? I was really useful to you.
Yeah. I'm seeing you in a whole new light now, Kairi. You're a credit to the Agnian forces.
Wow. I'm so happy to hear you say that, Mio. Feeling a little dizzy now.
Teach, I need to ask. Just who are you exactly? The Kavesi soldier was calling you Oleg. That was a name that used to ring out in Agnes too. A commander whose martial prowess was nigh unmatched. According to the official records, Oleg fell in battle many years ago. If what that soldier said was true, then you're...
Tyon, it's wise of you to press me on this matter. But you must forgive me. I'm afraid I cannot tell you any more about that name.
Is that because we haven't earned your trust?
No, it isn't that. It's something else. I'm bound to a promise, an oath.
An oath?
To impart wisdom to those who will succeed us, to teach them of strength and the tenets of battle. That this humble wish should spark, we pledged never to divulge the secrets of the past. That's the oath that I took with Consul G.
Consul G? The same Consul G that we took down?
By way of that oath, Consul G gave me a new name and a new role as an educator.
But why would you be forbidden from talking about the past?
Because you see, I have no right to do so. However many words I expend talking about the past, they would be nothing more than a collection of empty excuses. I'd merely be setting down the burden of the past in the hope of being forgiven. So, the Consul strictly forbade it. I must preserve my oath, as long as I draw breath.
I see. But this must be a huge weight for you to carry. I mean, you can't share your worries or your troubles with anyone.
Teach. About the past. Are you also against us trying to find out about it?
No. Of course, you are not bound by oath. Just as I have no right to divulge the past, I have no right to obstruct those seeking the truth either. If you want to uncover the past, that is a matter for you and you alone.
Hey, sorry, mate. I kind of lost the thread a bit there.
Perhaps we can revisit that another time.
It's getting on. The others must really be stewing in their juices about Kairi.
You're right. Let's get back and let them know she's safe.
Roger that, Mio.
Please, go ahead without me. I'll catch you up.
I understand.
This is
way.
some story.
The path continues on.
Why tell me about this path if you can't use the path? The path continues on. Okay. I know I saw a canister in the guy's background, but he was on like a mountain. Yeah, up there. I don't think I can get over there from here. It's also like perfectly hidden behind that pillar. Oh no, I got to it.
I hope we can make use of this.
Okay. Well, Teach is done. So now, I know we're basically at time, but I want to go a little bit further. Also, I never did this. I also have to level Teach up. What? Oh, is Teachers finally done? It is. I'm hungry.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Alright, let's just get this one done.
Could you all come round for a second?
Okay, there you go. Alright,
Let's bounce.
heroes. So I want to do... So we got Juniper, we got Isard, Monica, I know I can't do yet. I think I can do Fiona. Can't do you yet. I might be able to do Triton as well. Oh, right, I need to do this. Regular camp. Need to level up Teach.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Can officially hit 80s.
Let's be off.
Okay, heroes. I think... I know we just crossed 2 hours and 2 minutes. Yeah, we'll do one more. It's either gonna be it's either gonna be Isard or it's gonna be Triton. You know what?
Captain Triton's got you covered.
Okay, so I learned this for Triton. As long as you have rank 10 with Lance, okay, and you're in Chapter 6, and you go to any campsite with Triton in the party...
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
You cook with Manana. Trying to remember what was it, the battle soup? I'm gonna say the battle soup. We have the ingredients. It should trigger something. It should be any campsite, so... Info required.
I needed that.
Yes. Here we go.
How we doing? Happy to keep going?
We could do with some food. I think we need to discuss this.
Noah, about our next destination.
Ahoy, laddie. There's somewhere I be wanting to go to.
I am not laddie, and I'm under no obligation whatsoever to listen to you.
Actually, there's a bunch of places I need to pay a visit to.
You can talk to yourself all you want. We don't have the time to listen to you drone on.
It was on a cold day, nearly 100 years ago.
Hey, don't just ignore me when I'm talking to you.
I was on a journey at the time, seeking strong foes.
What? Like you're doing now, you mean?
Don't encourage him.
One day, I ran into him.
Him?
Aye, him. An eccentric man, was he? Couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag. But then, he ended up entrusting something important to me.
I see. But if this was so long ago, then that man must be...
Anyone's life is short if you look at it from my perspective. Not that I be trying to offend ye, folks. Anyway, this man, he handed me, I think it was a pot. After that, I can't remember a blessed thing.
You think? You can't remember? What are we supposed to do with that?
So what does this have to do with where you want to go?
Very good question, girl. It came to me suddenly that when he and I went places, I'd leave some kind of mark. I mean, it'd be a bother if I forgot where we went, eh? So, I left my giant handprints all over the place.
All over the place, huh? Very helpful.
Well, now and then stuff comes back to me. I just remembered I left one mark by a lake around where Gamma is right now.
Does the place stand out?
Sorry. Can't remember anything except that mark. Back then, I used to fly everywhere in a Pharaonis.
You used the Pharaonis just for that? What a waste.
I suppose. It did cause a few squabbles with some other colonies.
Forget about that. At least we've got something to aim for.
But...
Of course, we can't just run around endlessly hunting for those marks. But if we see something similar to what he remembers, it might jog his memory.
Then I suppose I don't mind.
Sorry, folks. Just keep your eyes peeled for him and I'd be grateful.
Alright. Let's see.
I see some relations have changed.
Judging by the lay of the land.
Triton.
Ah, there it is.
Is this?
Yar, there it be. That be my handprint and no mistake. As big as a whale as always.
Does that jog your memory?
Aye, my friend and I used to go off hunting a lot. I'm sure it was in,
That phrasing is very telling.
He would keep this thingy on him that he used to treasure. Well,
blow me down if I can't remember what that thingy might be.
Well, is there anything else you can think of?
I only traveled with him for a short time, I did. Seems like I only have to blink and another human passes away.
You managed to remember this much about him, otherwise we wouldn't be here.
I wonder...
I probably should have asked before, but what even made you remember something from that long ago?
Ah, well, it was while I watched our fair Nop-on lady cooking up a storm. And it just popped into my head. I felt dissatisfied, like something was missing.
Food of banana nummy?
Nay, nothing like that, miss. I love just about anything I eat. Ah, that stirred something. Day after day, he'd peek inside his little pot thing. Ah, it's come back to me. We were broadsided by a rapple, and my mate brought out his pot. He murmured something or other about fermentation.
Fermentation? What's up with that? Was it some science experiment or something?
Queen's wings, what is in this pot? Isn't that a rupple right now?
On your guard, guys.
Eyes over here!
Thanks!
Eat it!
Oreo!
Maximum! Butterfly blade!
Yar, didn't like that, did you?
You're pretty daring, Triton.
Harold!
Wario!
Magnificent!
Topple!
Got you! Overflow! Swing! I'm gathering momentum!
We can do better yet.
Wide slap!
Yar, didn't like
Want to
that, did
surrender
you?
before we grind you into dust!
The strength! Things are amazing! Butterfly
Oreo!
blade!
The heat is on.
Now say the half of it!
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
Heal Harmon! Pretty good!
Surrender
Here we go, Liz!
before we grind you into dust!
I'm pulling out all the stuff!
Let's pile on the pressure.
I know what to do!
Oreo!
The enemy seems angry! Eat it!
Heal Harmon!
Heal! With strength unbridled!
Let's show them what we're made of!
But now, let's do it, Tyon! Oh, you're sparking spark now, mate! Hellbound! Butterfly blade!
A fusion of our
Wide slap! Earth crusher! Butterfly blade! Great! Keep piling on the damage! Senna! Love to see it!
Well, stick me with spines and call me a spike archon. That monster knew how to put up a fight.
A fight? That was awful. How the spark did you forget about that?
Look, whatever, it's done. Just tell us you found what you're looking for.
Well, I remembered one thing.
See? There we go. Reminisce away, old-timer.
Long ago, when there was no Colony Gamma here, back then it was Colony Iota and Colony 18 who were at each other's throats. Course, in I blundered with no clue at all, and I ended up with both of them trying to send me into the deep.
Yeah, when I said reminisce, I meant about something relevant, yeah?
They had some guts trying to off a console, that be sure. Back then, just about anybody tried to have a pop at old Triton.
Right, I'm punching him. Noah, permission to punch.
Hold on until after he's done.
While we were fleeing the colonies, we made a little meal of the monster we killed here. Quite a good cook was my mate. Sorry, kiddies. Looks like there's nothing here.
Come on, we can't end it like this.
Well, I reckon it might be round where Lambda is now.
Then let's get over there. You might remember something else.
This is an interesting quest. So I'm guessing there's probably going to be a third one after this, but come here, fight an enemy, go to the next place, go there, fight an enemy, right? I mean, that's Triton's whole thing, so...
Judging by the lay of the land. Ah, there it is. I see nothing's changed about this place.
But didn't you insinuate Colony Lambda hasn't always been stationed here?
Aye, that's right. That place be great if you want a good solid defense, but woe betide ye if ye try launching an attack from it. You had to fight like a trooper back in the day, so there was no point in having a stationary base. If their commanders hold up inside, they're either very sure of themselves, or they're one ship short of a full fleet. By the by, see that big hole open up near the Faranas?
Oh, that. Seems it's been there for some time.
I bashed that one open with these here fists.
Huh? You did that?
Wow, this is the kind of place my mate used to like to fish. And if he couldn't fish, I couldn't eat. I'd just sit on my arse. Well, I had time to kill, so I smashed chunks out of the cliff face every day. What man sees a wall and doesn't want to tear it down, I ask you?
I don't know what walls you've seen, buddy.
So, Triton, does that remind you of anything?
He was such an easy-going fella, but I never once asked him where he came from or how old he was. Now I come to think of it, I didn't even know wherefore he was traveling.
You didn't check in with your iris?
I wonder. It was all so long ago, I don't remember. Ah, but I know that when he and I arrived here, it was quite a balmy day. He peeked inside his pot, said that all the heat wouldn't do, then spoke about how he wanted to wait out the season.
What could that mean?
That's the thing about living as long as I have. I know it's important, but I just plumb forgot, and it ain't coming back.
Mate.
My memory's not what it used to be, but I do recall Rogals used to hang out here. We were once surrounded by them, I faintly recall. That was a hard battle indeed.
Do you mean like those things?
Ah! This just keeps happening!
Ha! What be life without a bit of excitement? We can vent by beating the tar out of them.
You know what? Fine. Let's do it!
Crow's over here!
Come here!
Thanks.
I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
Break! Oh, it's nothing. Enemy's broken away from me.
Why, Slack!
You can try a little harder.
You're on fire, Lance.
Topple!
Here and now.
Giant
Extra! Extra!
Couldn't keep them in check.
Come here! I got something for you.
My power flow's free.
I know. Feeling good.
Hey, this feels pretty good.
Part of me now.
Why, Slack! Heal! Maximum impact!
Final!
Never surrender before
You
we
guys
grind
ready for
you
this?
into dust.
This'll crush him.
Pretty strong now. Let's do it, Tyon. Gonna knock you into next week. I'm way out of your league.
Of course they fell.
Fusion of us. Great. I know. Feeling good.
Break!
On your ass!
Unbridled!
Let's show them what we're made of. Ha!
Straight through!
That's the weak
I don't want to sound like Tyon, but I'll say it anyway. This is all your fault.
Ah, sorry, girlie. Why don't I catch you a nice whopper to say I'm sorry? I'll roast it nicely and serve it up to you. It'll taste mighty fine, I promise.
Anyway, we're not getting any more clues from your memory.
I guess it can't be helped. It's such a long time ago, after all.
First hunting, then fishing. What are we even doing here? Seriously?
I'm getting fed up running about like a headless turkin.
Oh, you're fed up?
Triton, you said the pot was dropped somewhere, didn't you? If it was so long ago, who's to say that someone didn't pick it up?
Oh, I didn't think of that. Guess it ain't impossible.
Maybe so much time has passed that it got buried or something.
So now I suppose you want us to start digging.
I'm just saying is all.
Can you really not think of anything else?
Oh, there might be one thing. Behind Keva's castle be those hovering reefs. They be triggering my noggin.
There must be something there then. Let's go.
Hey now, boyo. What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Nothing much. I just think if this place is important to you, we should pay it a visit. I don't care if it's a jar or an old snuffing boot. I'm gonna find this thing.
That's the spirit, lad. Now, let's make for the hovering reefs. Ha! I remember these floating islands.
Is this, like, a rare thing?
Ah, there it is. Nothing. Guess I wasted your time again.
It really was a long while ago, huh? Maybe there's nothing we can do.
Aye, this place was already in a sorry state way back when. Must have been blasted off to who knows where.
By the way, your friend, Triton, how did he die?
Well, I don't know the why and wherefore, but it'd be about the time when a beastie swallowed him down in one gulp.
Oh no.
He was waving his arms, shouting, "Eat me!" He was a bit of a loon.
He must have been, to travel with you. Maybe one of those monsters bashed a screw loose.
This has been nothing but trouble for ye kids. If nothing turns up here, let's just call it quits, eh?
Wait, that's kind of sudden. You're okay with stopping after all this?
But ain't the searching that's the problem. I can do that whenever. I got a bit more time than ye all have.
Triton.
But you know, I have at least remembered my friend. It might be my lot in life to outlive everyone else, but he lives in my memories and in my heart. Ain't no way I'd throw away what he's left me. Of course, I forgot all about him until now, so I'm talking complete bilge.
If you've finished being gloomy, we need to search every nook and cranny. There must be something we haven't seen.
You what? You were totally against all this.
I just hate leaving a job half done. Honestly, I couldn't care less about what he's searching for. And I don't mind if we never find it. But I just need to know either way.
Our words well spoken, Four Eyes. I'm much the same. Right then, let's give it one more shot. Oh, what's this? Ha ha! You're still alive, you wretched cur! Thought I'd taken care of you back then. This time I'll make sure you don't get away. Prepare to be pounded!
Come here! I got something for you!
Thanks! Oreo!
Early bird gets the glory!
That's the spirit. Eat it, Oreo!
Oreo!
Alright.
Myopic scream!
Heal Harmon!
Giant
Extra! I'll keep up the attack.
Can't let you show me up, Noah.
Try for ether attacks. I feel the power.
Now we're in the swing of things.
It's got an enrage, so I want to remove it since it has it.
Butterfly blade!
Multi-block. I feel the power.
Now we're in the swing of things.
On your ass!
You might want to
Things are building up.
Before we get
Right, ready with this?
brute force is the answer.
Time to really go for it.
Oreo!
X-thrust. A fusion of air blast.
Giant swing!
That's the weak point!
Can't let me show me up. Break! Butterfly blade!
Topple.
Daze!
Dave!
How's that?
Let's turn it up to 11.
This will give us something to think back on.
Feeling that white hot push!
I felt good before, but now I feel good.
Are you ready, Uni? Smash everything! We are excellence above you!
A fusion of our strength.
I'm all set.
X-thrust. Air slash.
We've still got this in the bag. White slash!
Looks like someone's angry.
Yar, didn't like that, did you? Going toe-to-toe with a big slugger like this, there ain't nothing finer.
Putting that aside, would this be our fabled pot? This thing was holding on to it.
Ah! That'll be it! It's gotta be!
Yeah? Is that really the pot? So, what have we got inside there?
Don't tell us you want to keep it secret after all we've been through.
Ah. Well, you see. What is this?
Don't look at me.
Oh, familiar smell. It's miso paste.
Miso?
That's correct. Can add miso to meat, fishes, all sorts of vegetable. It's all-purpose flavoring.
What? That's what we were busting our butts for?
Miso. Ah, that's right. Me and him, we...
Ah!
Hold on! I'll have you out!
No, friend! Forget about me. Only the pot. Only the pot matters now.
Are you out of your mind? You worked your behind off to make this miso stuff.
I'm sorry, my friend. This is it for me. But I put my whole being into that. I want you to take that perfect miso. You need to make the best dish ever!
Partner! Oh!
I remember now. He and I, we journeyed to gather ingredients that would match this stuff. But when we finally arrived here, that blasted monster went and ate him. And he entrusted this to me. Idiot! How could I ever have forgotten something that damn well important? I get it. When I saw the Nopon lady cooking and thought something was missing from the food, that thing, it was miso. To think that, all these years and decades, my heart's been captive to a simple bean paste. Doesn't that sound stupid? Eh? I'm sorry about this, kiddies. This miso won't ever go off, even if centuries pass. If you behave, I'll treat ye to a little taste.
That make my Nana incredibly happy! Looking forward to sampling legendary miso.
Hey, Noah.
What's up?
Gonna ask you again. Can I give him a real slug?
Just one.
Just one. Cool.
I see some relations have changed.
Good thing we found this.
Alright. We're gonna end it off here. 2 hours and 30 minutes, I think, is good enough. Next time on Xenoblade 3, we're going to be doing Iserd's quest for Ascension. We're gonna be doing... I'm gonna check if Fiona's is available. I'm pretty sure it is, because I have the requirements. Those two... I think I have one more, that one question mark that's near Colony Omega. I might be able to do Miyabi's as well, because Miyabi, like I did Ethel and Cammuravi. In Cammuravi, I just had to get to rank 10. Ethel, Miyabi has rank 10, so I could unlock hers. I could try that. So definitely Iserd. I know he's available right now. We will check Fiona and we will check Miyabi. And then from there, I think we also that question mark by Colony Omega. We'll check that too. So next time we'll do those, and then after we finish that stuff, we'll continue on with the main story. Because I know for a fact, Monica, Gondor. Let me pull up the names. Monica, Gondor, and Ashura. Can't do it until the next chapter, from what I've been told. So 20. I think Juniper? We gotta check Juniper. Gray is done. Rico and Nana are done. Alexandria is done. We'll check Juniper as well. So Iserd next time is starting us off. I gotta level him up too, just like I have to level them all up. But I think I'll wait. So yeah, Iserd, Juniper, Fiona, and God, my brain is just fried. Iserd, Juniper, Fiona, Miyabi, and that question mark in Omega. We're gonna be doing those next time. All right, I'll see you guys then. Peace out. Take it easy.